On behalf of the Huntsville Arts Commission, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Win Home this afternoon. I know that you've already started to have a good time, and a good time is going to be had by all. And we're all anxiously awaiting the reading of the new book by George Russell. And so, without further ado, I'll give the floor to you.
Okay, I sort of opened the book at random, somewhere in the middle, and I saw there are two chapters. One is Dad's Being Kissed by a Man, and the other one is Keep Both Hands on the Table. So, by a show of hands, how many would rather have me read Dad's Being Kissed by a Man? Okay, we have 2 hands. 3. How many would rather keep both hands on the table? 1, 2. It's sort of a tie. Well, I'll just read one, and then we can morph into the other one then. Sue, Ann, and I, after the usual debate about where to eat lunch, decided on Il Garfanino, which is just down at the bottom of the hill and to the left, a kilometer or so. The food there is nearly always excellent in spite of the weak dollar. A huge meal consisting of a massive plate of pasta, a meat course, a vegetable course, homemade bread, wine, and mineral water can still be had for only €10, which includes tax and service. When I went in to pay the bill, I heard a voice cry out, and a young man came running over to me, grabbing me and kissing me on both cheeks before a large crowd of spectators. We had been outside eating on the terrazza, and when Ann is our daughter who was born in Italy in 1971, so to give you a background here, heard the cry of greeting, she looked through the window into the dining room and exclaimed to Sue, my wife, "Dad's been kissed by a man!" It was our dear friend Fabio, who is slightly younger than Ann is, and whom we have watched grow up from a tiny baby into a handsome young man. His mother and father owned the Valle Verde restaurant nearby until this past year when they retired and sold it to their son Fabio. Of course, Ann is quite used to seeing her dad being kissed by men and also kissing men, especially when first arriving in Joviano each year. It is a ritual that takes some getting used to, except in California, San Francisco, especially I'm not supposed to be doing these asides, I guess, especially the feel of bristly whiskers on my cheeks, but I suppose women have had to endure the prickle of whiskers for thousands of years, so I shouldn't complain. Since I'm partially ambidextrous, meaning that I'm just a little on the spastic side, I get confused about which cheek to kiss first. Too often, after first arriving in the village, I find myself flipping my head to the wrong side. The other poor man then attempts to figure out which cheek I'm trying to kiss first, and we end up in a more compromising place. I'm not attempting to say that I am homophobic, nor would I pass judgment on men who enjoy kissing on the lips, but it is just not my cup of tea. So this year I kept repeating to myself the proper method of greeting before entering the village, where I knew several village men would be waiting to kiss us. Turn head to the right first, then kiss left cheek of man or woman, then turn head in unison with other person to the left and kiss right cheek of man or woman. This year I was very proud of myself because after 33 years of Ann seeing her dad kissing men, she didn't have to witness me making the wrong move at the wrong time and ending up lip to lip in a crowded restaurant. Okay, that's that.